I ain't saying anything. Dixie Carter wrote the following on her Twitter account. Scott Hall and I talked, and together we decided need some time to focus on personal issues. I'm proud of the action he was taking. Does that mean, Dixie, that you're proud that he's drunk on his ass somewhere? That's the action he took, I think. Or he's just pissed at you guys and just didn't want to show up. Come on. While both Hall and Sean Maltman are done with the company, they remain listed on the official roster as of this video. Hulk Hogan has signed on to a new face of 1-800-LOAN-MARK beginning in July. Hogan was going to be appearing on TV and radio commercials. The Hall of Famer Jimmy Hart will be making some special guest appearances with Hogan for the ads. As described at the press release, it is a direct financial loan company that enables car owners to achieve their financial objectives by supplying them with a car loan through financing methods that are secured by the value of the car and not by the customer's credit. Did you get all that? What that has to do with wrestling and I don't know. Well, I know why Hogan's doing it, but Matt Morgan Hernandez is in a steel cage match announced for TNA Victory Road. Suicide's going to be returning to TNA at the Explosion tapings this week, and now being played by New Japan star, don't know his name, Okada. WWE champion John Cena has been kind of to release graduate Ryan Danielson on his Twitter account, but not all wrestlers are following suit. Dolph Ziggler, for instance, offered a string of somewhat in-character shots at the Acclaimed wrestler. He said, "Why would I sign a petition to bring someone back who never even made it to WWE roster? Idiots," said tweeted Ziggler regarding the petition for Cena. And many online had said, sign to reinstate Danielson. So there's a fly in here, other than on the front of me. So Ziggler, of course, they don't. Maybe he might take some star power away from Ziggler. He also added, he said, "I guess that if WWE had a 130-pound weight class." Anyway, Ziggler said if WWE had a 130-pound weight class, I would cut down and beat Danielson, but oh wait, he can't because he doesn't work here. Maybe all the internet smart guys can pay Danielson's salary on the internet. Oh wait, they don't exist. They're just like Brian. I don't know what all that is. Hey, I better get off here. I'm about ready to run over, and I think I did, but I got to cut back. I got to do some editing. Hey, thanks for clicking. I got to go. Hi, wrestling fans. I'm going to do a part 2 just for the hell of it. I got a bunch of stuff. I'm going to get it off of this page here, and I ran out of time on the first one, so I'm going to cut it in half, do 2 parts. Steve Austin appeared on Live Audio Wrestling, The Law, it says, this past Sunday night to promote the new DVD, Stranger, and it's available now through Anchor Bay Entertainment. The entire interview was available on that website. Law can be heard each Sunday night, by the way, on Sirius 98 Hardcore Sports Radio Online. Here's some highlights from the interview. On Ross, Austin said, "Jim is a very close personal friend and very instrumental in a big part of my career. I love the guy in case of WWE wanting to go in different directions and maybe get younger talent. The show has changed and it's a PG rating, so Jim fits into that category, but Stone Cold character, not so much." So I love Jim, think he's the greatest announcer in the business, and there's been a couple outstanding ones and lots of good ones, but I put him at the top of the list and just for the wrestling business. And comparison of Randy Orton's character to Stone Cold says, I guess you can see the parallel, but I like Randy. Cowboy Bob Orton, he says, was one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Love what he did in the ring, but making a comparison to Stone Cold, that's a pretty tough comparison. If I'm the guy, I think Randy is a great talent in the ring. I love the Viper gimmick, but it's a tough comparison. And on the TNA product, Stone Cold says, "Yes, I do watch TNA as much as I can, just as I do WWE." He says, I got a lot of friends over in that promotion and wish them all the best because it's another place for the guys to work, and I'm a pro wrestler fan. So I don't care, what the brand is. My blood is in the WWE, but I love wrestling in general. You're running into older talent. You run into some older talent there, but just because you're trying to live off your name with people, he says they can afford to do so and rope them in and try to expose them to the younger crowd, the talent, which is, he's got a point there. They just need to get some exposure to them for the younger talent. Samoa Joe is one of my favorite guys, he says, over there. He's kind of got lost in the shuffle, he says. They need to bring him back out. They have some talent over there. I think their writing is a little lost right now. Said, I don't know who's doing the booking or who's calling the shots. They need to get bring in a little focus and come around and see which direction they're going to be going in and follow that up and compete with WWE or, WWE just the best right now, and TNA, do the best they can do. Any chances of wrestling another match? They asked Stone Cold. He says, you may see me in a wrestling ring, but I don't think I'll be wrestling. I think it's best to leave well enough alone and let the people remember Steve Austin for what he was. I could go back. He said I could get another couple of years out of this carcass, he says, if I wanted to, but only if I want to. He said I could have another match or so, but what's the point? He said I have my sights right now focusing on trying to be a good actor, and which I hope he does, right yet. Just hadn't happened. And he says, as I can be anyway, on down the road. He says, I love wrestling fans and wrestling, but they put me on the map, and I still have to follow the business to this day, but I'm going to leave well enough alone. All right, Drew McIntyre takes on Kofi Kingston for the Intercontinental match. WWE added that to the Fatal 4-Way match after the taping on SmackDown. And there's been talk of having some sort of match with the Hart Dynasty unified title, but so far nothing's confirmed. WWE expected to announce a few more matches, including this one for Sunday's pay-per-view. Here's the current card so far. Sheamus versus Edge versus Orton versus Cena for the WWE title. Punk, Mysterio, Big Show, Jack Swagger for the world title. The United States title, R-Truth and The Miz. Intercontinental match is Drew McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston. Fatal 4-Way match for the Divas is going to be Alicia Fox, Maurice, Gail Kim, Eve Torres. Hey, and I finally got through. So I got about 15 minutes of news. So you can watch, smoke a cigarette, eat some ice cream until I get done with the 15 minutes. But anyway, I'm going to get all that off there and over there to you. And I'll try and get this up today. If not, it'll be probably right around 10 o'clock tonight. Thanks for clicking. I gotta go.